Imagine this. One single decision, made in a split second, could rewrite your entire life. Not a big, dramatic moment, just one quiet choice. Right now, someone out there is making that choice and becoming unstoppable. Will that person be you, or will you stay stuck, wondering what could have been? Stay with me, because in the next 8 minutes, I'm going to show you how one decision can unlock a life you never thought possible. Let's talk about what's holding you back and how to break free. Every single one of us has a dream. Maybe it's acing that exam, landing your dream job, or finally starting that side hustle you've been thinking about for years. But here's the truth. Most people never get there. Not because they're not smart enough, not because they don't have the talent, but because they never make the one decision that changes everything. What's that decision? It's choosing to believe in yourself, even when no one else does. It's deciding to take action, even when you're scared. It's saying, I'm worth it, and I'm going to prove it. Today, I'm going to share a story, 3 powerful lessons, and one simple step you can take right now to make that decision and change your life. Let me tell you about Maya. Maya was a 24-year-old college dropout in a small town in Ohio. She worked a dead-end job at a local diner, barely making ends meet. Everyone told her she'd never amount to anything. You're not cut out for college, they said. Dreams are for other people. But Maya had a secret. She loved coding. Late at night after her shifts, she'd watch free YouTube tutorials, teaching herself Python on a borrowed laptop. One day she stumbled across a coding challenge online. The prize? A scholarship to a prestigious tech boot camp. But the deadline was in 2 weeks, and she'd have to submit a fully functional app. Maya froze. She wasn't ready. She'd only been coding for 6 months. Doubt crept in. Who am I to compete with people who've studied for years? But then, something shifted. Maya made a decision. She decided she wasn't going to let fear win. She wasn't going to let her circumstances define her. She spent every spare moment coding, learning, failing, and trying again. 2 weeks later, she submitted her app, a simple tool to help small businesses track inventory. It wasn't perfect, but it was hers. Guess what? She didn't just win the scholarship. She got a job offer from a tech startup impressed by her grit. Today, Maya's a software engineer at a Fortune 500 company, living a life she once thought was impossible, all because of one decision: to show up for herself. Maya's story isn't about being a genius or having all the answers. It's about choosing to act even when you're not ready. That's the decision that changes everything. Thoughtful. Here's the first lesson from Maya's story. You don't need to be perfect to start. You just need to start. Most people wait for the right moment, the perfect plan, the perfect skills, the perfect confidence. Confidential. But here's a secret. The right moment doesn't exist. Determined. Success isn't about being ready. It's about being willing to be messy. Think about it. Declarative. Every successful person you admire, whether it's a YouTuber with 1 million subscribers or a CEO running a billion-dollar company, started messy, recounting. They failed exams, bombed interviews, built terrible first versions of their products, but they kept going, inquisitive. So, what's your messy start? Probing. Is it signing up for that online course you've been avoiding? Writing the first page of that book? Studying for that certification? Assertive. Whatever it is, do it today. Urgent. Don't wait to feel ready. Take the first step, even if it's small. Inspirational. Because that step is the spark that lights the fire. Lesson 2. You are not your past. Maya could have believed the story others told her, that she was just a dropout, destined to stay small. But she rewrote her story. She decided she was a coder, a learner, a fighter. Right now, you might be carrying a story someone else wrote for you. Maybe a teacher said you weren't good enough. Maybe a friend laughed at your dreams. Maybe you told yourself you're too old, too young, or too broke. Stop. You have the power to rewrite that story. Try this. Write down one limiting belief you have about yourself. Maybe it's, I'm not good at math, or I'll never get that degree. Now, flip it. Write, I'm learning math every day, or I'm taking steps toward my degree. Say it out loud. Believe it. Your story isn't set in stone. You're the author. Final lesson. Big dreams are built on small wins. Maya didn't become a software engineer overnight. She won by showing up every day, watching one tutorial, writing one line of code, solving one problem. Small wins stack up. Here's your challenge. Commit to one small win today. Study for 20 minutes. Read one chapter. Email that mentor. These tiny actions compound. A year from now, you'll look back and realize those those small wins built a life you're proud of. The science backs this up. Studies from Stanford show that small, consistent actions, like studying for just 15 minutes a day, can increase your skill mastery by 10 times over a year. That's the power of small wins. So here's the one decision that changes everything. Decide to act right now, not tomorrow, not next week, today. Choose to believe in yourself. Choose to take that messy first step. Choose to rewrite your story. This video isn't just inspiration. It's a wake-up call. You're one decision away from a life you love. So, what's your next step? Drop it in the comments below and let's hold each other accountable. Subscribe for more stories and tools to unlock your potential. And if Maya's story moved you, share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Together, let's make this the moment we stop waiting and start winning. You've got this. Now go make it happen.